Hello and welcome to Ace Attorney, part five of the first game. Yeah. So we just finished the last one where we got Soseki free, and we got our own office in the attic of Herlock Sholmes. And so yeah, this is apparently when it's supposed to be picking up and give you more free reign to do stuff. So we'll see. Um, I'm gonna start the stream out not by voicing. I don't really have the energy right now. But I did want to play it and get through it. I was looking at all the games that I could potentially play right now. Marvel's Midnight Suns, this one, maybe just chilling in Assassin's Creed. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to finish this one up. I'm so sorry, that must have been so loud. I also have a bagel too, so maybe I'll get some more energy after I eat it. But but yeah, I'll put it on to play and we'll see what happens. What the hell is this music? I'm sorry. It's freaking Holmes, isn't it? What the fuck is wrong with him? What the fuck is wrong with him? Alright, my bagel's done. Is he depressed? Oh god, buddy. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Oh my god. That's a horrible time to be doing that. One second. I want to drink. But guess what I have in the fridge? Nothing! So, I have water. And I have alcohol. Oh, I forgot I had another egg I cooked. Damn, I really didn't need to cook another egg. Don't you look at me. I'm thirsty. What'll be, fellas? Water or alcohol? Was it weird that when they made that joke in SpongeBob movie, when I was a kid, I really didn't get it? I was like, why are they calling SpongeBob and Patrick mustard and ketchup? Alright, Sholmes, why are you depressed? What's going on? We got to see the other side of Holmes. Is he hangry? Ooh, excuse me. What the fuck? Hello? Who? Wagahai? Is that the cat that Soseki had? Or was that a cat in the attic? I don't know. I don't remember this cat. I'm not used to, if I do voice him depressed, I haven't needed to voice him as depressed before. It's always been lively and like, ah ha ha, ha 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 ha. You know, like, now it's just like, oh. It would indeed, no, I can't do it right now. One second, the freaking game is too loud. It would be a fine day. Ah, I knew something looked different. Something's missing from Mr. Sholmes' desk. Is that why he's pissed off? What's missing? What enormous machine? I can't think of it. Okay, that's it? Okay. Sholmes, wanting to die. You seem to be very unhappy this morning, Mr. Sholmes. What's happened? It used to be the case that in my hands, this violin sung like the dawn chorus. It's melisonic? Melisonic? Melisonic. I'm gonna say something. Tones would make flowers bloom. It would? But now, the muses are unamused with me. The goddess of music have thrown me over. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? For hours I have bowed, for days even, though the night I have endeavored to no avail. That sound, my tone, is lost. That brilliant, clear, unwavering tone gone forever. No more recitals of unbridled emotion. Well, you haven't been practicing much lately, have you, Hurley? Don't worry. I'm sure it will come back to you in time. Heed my words, Mr. Naruto. The goddess of arts are fickle. Yo, I feel like that sometimes. I'll be playing my guitar and I'm like, I got it. And then I come back, I'm like, what happened? I try singing it with it too. Other times I'm great. Other times I'm like, oh my god, I gotta be quiet. This is just terrible. One day, they bestow genius on a man. The next, they unmercifully withdraw it. Oh, dear. Why is this happening to me? If they take the turn, I have the violin from me. What is left, for pity's sake? What is left, Mr. Naruhodo? Tell me. Deduction, perhaps? Isn't that what you're known for? Mr. Sholmes, I don't like to pry, but... What the fuck was on your desk? Your desk looks rather empty today. Ah, well done, Mr. Sato. Your observational skills do your credit. Oh no, Mr. Sholmes, they pale in insignificance when compared to yours. You'd struggle not to notice, wouldn't you? You mean Hurley's great analytoscope? That's at Windibanks right now. Sorry? Is that Windy Bank? No, Windy Banks, the pawnbrokery. Pawn? What? You mean you pawned that enormous machine of yours? It has some considerable value, you see. Quite undeservingly. But isn't it a very important machine for your work? I do wish you consulted us if your situation had become so desperate. We have no income. What do you mean? I should have gladly passed what little income I have to you? We have nothing! Dear madam, things are far from desperate. But the pawnbroker has your wonderful machine. How can it be anything but desperate? Making use of a pawnbrokery is quite ordinary here in London, I assure you. It is? It doesn't sound ordinary at all. It would seem that neither of you fully understand how pawnbrokery works. Pawnbrokery? Pawning? How does pawnbrokery work? What did you mean when you said we didn't understand fully about what pawnbrokery is? You see, to the people of London, pawnbrokeries are akin to banks. Banks? On Mondays, merchants relinquish their finest jackets and trappings to the pawnbroker of choice. With the money they receive in turn, they are able to trade happily through the week. And then on Saturdays, they go to recover their things using the money they've earned. I had no idea. This has been a fascinating lesson for us, which will probably be of use during this. Also, I just realized in the second game, there is a chapter in which they relive the last mission we had with Soseki, but they call it like part 2. And I'm like, did Soseki die? Is that what fucking happened? I would be so mad. I'm just saying. And should they have no money to spare, they would purchase another fine jacket. Not to wear, obviously, but to pawn, should the need arise. Oh, how ingenious. So whenever we have something that's getting in the way, we leave it at Windibanks, you see? I still don't understand, really. A pawnbrokery can be thought of as an extremely secure vault. But won't they be able to just pawn it off? I'm confusion. I am Confucius. Of course, you have to watch Hurley with it. Sometimes he pawns things he really shouldn't. Don't you, Hurley? Oh, damn the silence. What does it matter? The world is dead to me now. Whew. Alright, I'll see you later. What do I do? Go Iris. Waga hi. Mr. Natsume's cat seems to have okay, it was Mr. Natsume. He seems to have settled in really well, and also he looks a lot skinnier now. Are y'all starving this cat? Damn. It's been like a day. It would appear his previous owner has completely forgotten to him. Cats are unfeeling creatures. Their mews are as empty as the hearts of muses. You hear that comment? Don't you yawn all cute-like to me? What was that? It's unfeeling. You're unfeeling. I love how she just stares at me. You're unfeeling. I'm just poking her butt. Oh no. Wah. Oh, but you come, you meow, run, and then you come straight back to me. You've made this couch so full of hair. Thank you for that. Appreciate. I love how on black things, your white hair just all over, and on the white things, your black hair all over. She's a tuxedo cat, and she has the power to put hair on everything, no matter what color, and it will always stand out. Thank you so much. This is the thanks I get for taking you in. Where are you going? Come on, you know you want to. She usually jumps up pretty fast. You scared I'm gonna touch your butt again? What are you doing? Come loaf. Okay, fine. Fine, you unfeeling creature. Your mews are as empty as the hearts of muses. Damn you. Jesus Christ, that calico. Ugh. Mr. Natsume had no intention of taking Waggy back to Japan. I wonder why he kept him in the first place. I expect he would have taken him if he could. But pets are strictly forbidden aboard steamships in our experience. And for good reason. Terrible things happen. Well, I don't mind because Waggy is adorable. Isn't that right, Comet? Isn't Waggy adorable? The fuck, that sounded just like Comet. Yes, he really is. Oh yes, what about the door? A cat door. I don't remember seeing that tiny thing in the main door. Where did that come from? Oh, you noticed. You are observant, Runo. Look, I used this. What the hell is that? Does that just make a door? I call it the flap-a-mat. The cat flap-a-mat. Cat flap-o-mat. Gosh, a machine for making doors just for cats. What are you doing? Are you biting yourself? Excuse me, what are you doing? You need some revolution? Wouldn't it be quicker just to make the cat flap rather than making a machine to make the cat flap? Well, yes, maybe, but now I can make cat flaps anywhere I like. How does that work? But whatever. Oh, I think it's wonderful. It's amazing. Make a door for us upstairs. She really knows how to come up with unconventional inventions, this girl. Hey! Hey, hey, hey. Hee, hee, hee. Comment, no, what happened? What was that? Waga hi! Comment now! What the fuck? Was that a chicken? What was that? Oh no, Waga hi is tangled up in your violin. I think he thinks it's a toy. Damn, is he gonna destroy his violin as he's depressed? Why should I care? What? I shouldn't be surprised. If the cat is more accomplished musician than I. Speaking of cats. What? Meow. Meow. What the fuck is up, Kyle? Kyle! What the fuck is up, Kyle? Okay. Ah. Oh my god, dramatic. You're crazy. Mr. Sholmes really is in poor spirits, isn't he? The hell? What? I thought you left while you came back. I'm sorry, I'm in my own world right now. I'm supposed to be playing this. Well, anyway, I'll put it back where it lives. Shall I, Hurley? Out of the cat's reach, if possible. Converse? Where are we going? Okay. Okay. I do have free roam now. Question is, what? Oh, hey. What calculations you got going on? Oh, that's what she uses to write the books. I forget. What's this? The total, that's physics right there. The velocity is the total of, what the fuck? I believe that's velocity. And that's the sigma. That's just random things now. That's not even a formula, I don't think. V equals V minus sigma. The sigma. Interesting. Ooh, how intriguing. I wonder what fantastic tale awaits. Anything of interest? Do I have to talk to her again? Is there anything I can talk to her about? No, done with that. Should I look at his violin? His violin looks... That is not in the safe place, I'm just saying. It's a Stradivarius, one of the finest violins in the world. Made by renowned Italian luthier Antonio Stradivari. Oh, I see. Doesn't look really anything special to me. I happened upon it covered in dust, languishing in a pawn shop down in a nondescript back alley. The broker had no idea of its value, so I was able to purchase it for a mere 55 shillings. And until today, it has been my faithful companion in every great Paganini-inspired performance I've made. I ask you, is there a reason to live in a world devoid of music? To tolerate this blanched existence? No! There is none! Okay. Mr. Sholmes. What, dear madam, what? My thoughts are preoccupied with fancies of release from this dull routine. Routine? Well, it's about the violin. It looks very different to normal, don't you think? What do you mean, Mr. Sato? Susie's right! Is it cracked? I see a crack right there. The tone of the wood is completely... That's not all. I'm sure there was no crack here before. Wait, it's not even the right size, is it? What is happening? Does he have a viola, not a violin? And he's been playing it wrong. I feel like they're not that big of a difference between the violin and the viola. I feel like they go to different octaves, but I don't think they have the different strings, do they? I played violin. I didn't play viola. I don't remember. Maybe they are different. I believe. Yep, viola. Jesus Christ. Are viola and violins different? I'm looking it up. The viola is heavier due to requiring more wood to make the instrument. Violas also have thicker strings. The viola is tuned 1/5 lower than the violin. Viola strings are C, G, D, A, with A being the highest and B the lowest. Oh, wait. Violin strings are G. They are different strings. He's just playing it terribly this entire time because he doesn't know what the right notes for a viola is. That's hilarious. I didn't know they were different strings, but I guess it makes sense because once you tune it in a different octave or like a different setting, then it becomes a different note for the bass string. So I guess that's true because it's tuned differently. I was thinking it was a whole octave higher, but it's not. It's like a half octave, so then it just shifts all the strings differently. Damn. Did someone switch out your violin? What? How do you, what? This is just it's at the pawn shop. He took his thing from the pawn shop, didn't he? That's what I'm saying. Mix up the pawn shop seems too easily. Is that what the mission is? Trying to find his violin? Yep, there you go. Ah, look at who's in cheer spirits. There is a proverb from the East with which you are no doubt familiar, my dear fellow. Always let a beloved child travel. What? Actually? So you sent your beloved violin to pawnbrokers in the hope that it would experience personal growth. What? What? How? Why? Last week I pawned my great analytoscope in order to release my precious instrument. But it would appear Mr. Windyback mistakenly furnished me with this tawdry fiddle instead. The hollow timber of this piece of timber. No, but your every sense was deceived by the fact that it just had strings. Where was your deduction there, Holmes? Pshaw! A fine state of affairs this is. That's what I always say, Mr. Naruhodo. Never trust a pawnbroker, they will try to fiddle you every time. Comment, what are you doing? Oh, you're looking at your pawns. But earlier you told us that you could think of a pawnbroker as an extremely secure vault. Yeah, I was like, no. Come, Mr. Naruhodo. Dilly-dallying will get you nowhere. Sorry? Crunching your toast with that vacant aspect, freshening your coffee so obtusely. Waka! Are you not a little embarrassed by your own conduct, considering the urgency from which we are faced? We must visit Mr. Windyback's brokery at once. That's right, isn't it, Mr. Sholmes? Precisely, Mr. Sato. Without a moment's delay. But I haven't finished my bacon and eggs. Please. My dear fellow, surely you do not still intend to crunch your bacon with an increasingly vacant aspect, to fresh your eggs with ever more obtusely. Alright, say no more. Let's go. Don't worry, Bruno. I'll be happy to heat it up for you again. Oh, thank you, Harris. As it happens, I'm rather curious to see what a British pawnbroker looks like. Let us dilly-dally once more to Baker Street. What's here? Let's go here first. Whoop. Oh, it's the outside of the brokery. Oh, what the hell? You live right next to the brokery? Oh, so there's not really a point to go outside. It just gave us the availability to go outside. Okay. So this is a British pawnbroker. Oh my! There are all sorts of tools and contraptions in here that I never laid eyes on before. Ah, Susato-san, and that spark of wonder in your eyes. You can't wait to scour the shelves, can you? I get the impression you enjoy places like this. Oh yes. I don't know why, but seeing such a lot of things, I don't understand the thrill of it. What the hell? What the hell? I'm sorry. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I just saw a comic strip and I thought it was hilarious. Oh my god. My dear fellows, let us not forget why we are here. Oh, Mr. Sholmes. We are calling on a matter of business, not pleasure. Where the fuck is my violin? And clearly Mr. Sholmes means business too, judging from the spark of his fury in his eyes. Have at you, Mr. Windybank. Where is my violin? You tawdry, orange-carroted face of a man. Get back here! Mr. Sholmes! Oh, I gotta come up with a voice. Mr. Sholmes, sir, welcome back! Welcome back. Did you hear that brazen welcome? Well, yes, we are potential customers after all. We are disgruntled customers, Mr. Naruhodo. It is time to inform Mr. Windyback of our ire! Come! The fight is afoot. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Naturally, you will recall this, in which I retrieved from you days ago. Yes. This second-rate fiddle is not my faithful instrument, Mr. Windybank. The color of the wood is different. It has holes in... Oh, what the fuck? Why do I have a bite on my left arm? What the fuck? It is not even the same size. A wonderful summary of our observations, Mr. Sholmes. Hello? Oh my god. I am so sorry, very sorry, sir. I utterly unforgivable of me, an inexcusable mistake for a pawnbroker. There is only one way to make amends. I'm so sorry. What the... What is happening? What is happening? What the fuck? He fucking ran so fast to the gun. What? Oh my god, I love that. I'm sorry, I wish I could rewind. I shall have to take my own life. Own life. Yes, he's gonna say yes. I don't think that will be necessary to you. If I must just say one thing before I pop off. Yes? It was you, sir, Mr. Sholmes, who took it upon himself to remove the item the other day, I believe. Sorry? As I recall, I entered the storeroom to fetch your violin when I heard, here it is. You did? And when I turned to controvert you, you had taken the violin and left, sir. However, there can be no doubt that the blame lies firmly at my own door for allowing you to leave. So I shall not grumble or perhaps any longer. May this guy of guilt die with me. No, stop, my dear fellow. My fault was mine. What is this falling animation? I fucking love it. It's so crazy. He just, like, is so wiggly when he goes down. Oh, okay. Never mind. Phew. I do humbly apologize, Mr. Windybank. Evidently, my questionable disposition precipitated this tragedy. Well, you wouldn't be Mr. Herlock Sholmes without that. Questionably disposition now, would you? I do believe you may be right, sir. It's either laugh or cry, I suppose. You are, it must be said, one of my more challenging customers. I need to remind you of the peculiar collection of items you brought through my door in the past. Oh, peculiar items? Ow. trying to fight this bug bite.
Yes, in the extreme, ma'am. For example, the unpublished manuscript of eponymous work, the novels of Herlock Sholmes or some such. Oh my, a new French novel. An unpublished. A story I've yet to read. Ah! Forgive me! Wait, before you die, you must tell me more.
Can you give me the gun, please? I don't trust you. I don't trust you at all. Not at all. Not at all. Is there really an unpublished story under this very roof?
Well, one day, the gentleman... Oh, wrong voice. Well, one day, the gentleman here brought in an old metal chest, you see.
I should like to entrust you this care for a while, Mr. Windybank.
For a chest like that, 1 shilling, sir, not a farthing more.
It houses something of great value indeed, the latest manuscript, recounting the adventures of one Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
I beg your pardon, a manuscript? You wish to deposit a manuscript?
Indeed I do, for I am confident it will be safe here. What was the name of this mission? I forgot. This chapter. The Adventure of the Unspeakable Story. Okay.
As such, Mr. Sherlock's latest tale of otherworldly mystery lies dormant in my soul.
Mr. Sholmes, is that really true? Maybe. Do I sense that someone doesn't want to talk about this?
I continue to pay your fee, do I not? Then kindly continue to store my belongings securely. Of course, sir. They are safe and sound with me, I shall assure you, on my life.
This is all very strange.
I wonder, can I ask you something? Ah, a gentleman from the east, I see. Yes, that sable suit, I suppose I could offer you a 6p for it. Without wishing to offend, I told you somewhat dull.
No offense. Sorry.
Ah, but for your splendid attire, ma'am, 5 guineas, no less. The colors are exquisite, the design exotic, the Eastern artistry at its finest, I might say.
Oh my, 5 guineas, you say? How interesting. Why do I feel as though I've suffered some sort of defeat? I don't know what the difference between a guinea and a 6p are, but here I am. Oof, jeez. Actually, I was hoping to talk to you about your business. I've heard it said that the pawnbrokeries are used to rather large banks around here in London.
Yes, sir, indeed. Many of my customers utilize the establishment as you described to appraise their items. If in that time they repay the original sum to me plus the agreed interest, the items are happily returned.
But what's the point of holding it? I appraised their items, offered them a proportionate loan, and 2 months of secured stowage. Okay, secured stowage. So they won't take it. So you get a loan in the meantime. You get some money, but if you want it back, you have to pay that and something more. So if you want something extra for a month or something, then you can get it. Interesting. But what happens if they don't pay you the money?
Then the items are offered for sale in my shop. As you can see the shelves behind me.
So you never sell items before the 2 months have passed then?
That's right, ma'am, that's right. Which means some considerable responsibility rests on my shoulders. Should a customer's precious belongings be lost, the only recompense is for me to end it all.
This is the right comment. Look at this. You like this blanket.
The very idea, that's not how he sounds. The very idea, Mr. Windybank, is absurdity. One should never talk of one's demise so casually, says the man who's been telling us all day to die only this morning. And let us not forget that I have already helped you take measures to ensure such a tragedy never occurs. I'm giving you the blanket, you dork. What do you want from me? Get out of here. Shoo, demon. And what sort of measures? I engineered a simple device which Mr. Windybank has installed here in his shop. I call it the red-handed recorder. Is that not so, Mr. Windybank? What was that deep sigh about? Mr. Windybank. What on earth is the red-handed recorder? Use your eyes, my dear fellow. There are two just below the ceiling. Where? Where the hell is this thing? It is indeed a camera furnished with some 100 pieces of celluloid film, and every 30 minutes precisely the camera automatically records the appearance of the shop. Here, I have an example to show you. Oh, it's on the desk. Ah, yes, a print from the camera set to record the activity at the shop counter. I developed a special type of film so sensitive it can produce crystal clear images even in darkness. Really? That's extraordinary. Yes, you can clearly see the counter and the door behind it. Look. Oh, I wouldn't be able to see it because it's behind us on the left side. Okay. So you see, were someone to enter the premises with ill intent, his identity would be summarily exposed. But, yeah, it's at 30-minute intervals. And it's only a picture. So you're taking a picture of 1 second every 30 minutes. For a whole day. Like, you're just getting, what is that, 48 images? But like, you still have 24 hours and 59 minutes and 14 seconds. That's what you got. We have so much time. And what if the incident were to occur in between those times? One could only say that it would be a cruel twist of fate. I must confess your devices have been giving me some cause for distress lately. I beg your pardon, Mr. Windybank. Surely they aren't anything but distressing. Reassuring is the word. It's the cost of the film, sir. You most graciously placed not one but 2 cameras in my shop after all, which means I must pay for nigh on 100 utterly useless prints every single day. I'm afraid the cost of the film will break me before I'm very much older. Nevertheless, a small price to pay to ensure the safety of my preferred pawnbroker, you know? Yeah, my dear fellows, we verge on an age where safety and security come at a price. Oh, heaven help us. Now then, Mr. Sholmes, allow me to return your precious violin. Ah, the very thing. Thank you, Mr. Windybank. Perhaps this might mark the end of a peculiar item to try to pop, because if anything were to happen to them, this would be the only answer. I really think you ought to stop waving that gun around. Someone could get it. You're not. It's pointed at me. Sorry. I've only loaded a single bullet, so no one but myself could be hostily harmed. That's not really what I meant. Good day to you then, Mr. Windybank. It's been a pleasure as always, Mr. Sholmes. So, now we can explore at last. Nope, that's not wrong.
Yeah, what is that? Oh yeah, we're opening it. Oh, what the heck? Is it a camera? What are you doing? What, us? Nothing. That's crazy. Nothing at all. No, no, no. It seems to have a pair of little windows to look through. It feels as though I've seen something rather similar to this somewhere else. Interesting. That, my dear madam, is a music box. Surely you have such things in your country. But I've certainly never seen one this large before. Oh, sure, go for it. Oh, what the hell? I did not mean to do that. Hmm. I guess we'll... No, okay, I'm already done talking to him, it looks like. What the hell? Hey, he is Mr. Sherlock Holmes, or Sherlock Holmes. Herlock, Sherlock, Burlock. I think that's everything of you. Did I check that one? No. Okay, let's check this guy and then we'll go. What the hell? Was it just a picture? Or like a moving picture? Was it gonna look 3D? Yeah, they're gonna make her look 3D. Yeah. Black magic. What the hell? Alright, I think we're good. Let's see. Nope. Anything to examine? Well, now he has his violin now. What do? I don't know what to do. Japanese hibachi. Wow. What the hell? I got an achievement for having examined the fireplace in Mr. Shone's suite whilst with Suicidal in episode 5 of The Great Estes. What the fuck? I got an achievement. No, oh wait. Okay. No, I didn't examine everything here. What's this? What? Why not? Why not? What the hell is that? What the hell? Okay. So I really am on my own now. You know, I don't have anything to present. I think I need to go back to the pawnbroker place. He's done. Right? Oh. What? Okay, cool. I was like wondering, maybe I have to look at everything in the store before something occurs. So now apparently something's happening. Have you even had proper pushes at it? I've seen all I need, young girl. Oh, it's you! Wait, don't we know? I'm sure I recognize her.
Oh yes, it's the lung yeti. The lung yeti. Shows from Mr. McGilda's trial 2 months ago. Yeah, the one that disappeared with the smoke gun. Gina Lestrade. Her name is Gina Lestrade, my lord. She's a chancer. Earns her crust among large crowds, relieving people of their purses. What's commonly called as a pickpocket. Pagana. Gina Lestrade. How have you been? Gordon Bennett, you lot! Who the fuck is Gordon Bennett? Give us back the gun! Damn, she's taking forever to reload that thing. Hello, Mr. Lestrade. I hope you've been well. What? You remember me then, do ya? Well, I remember being completely surrounded by smoke, that's for sure. So what are you doing here? Down and out like the rest of us? Nothing to eat, now to pop the black weasel sorry coat at ya? What is this about a black uniform that makes everyone comment on it? Ah, good day. Unless I'm much mistaken. You would be the young pickpocket who stole our experimental smoke grenade launcher. Ah, Mr. Jones. So, you have something of value to the pawn, do you? Allow me to see the article and I shall negotiate with Mr. Windybank on your behalf. Pull the other one. I don't need your help from some stuck-up D. Get out of me business. Go on or I'll make trouble for you. As you wish, Miss Lestrade. I will happily remove myself from your presence. Good day. Huakaka. He's really done it. He's gone. No way. I'm sorry, but as I said, there really is no room for negotiation here. Apologize. What is that thing he has in his hand? Some kind of metal disc? And yeah, go on, leave me alone. Oh, Miss Lestrade, just pretend we aren't here. We shan't be offending in the slightest. Whatever. You wanna converse, even though we just said you won't notice us? Oh, wait. How long has it been? Okay. Hopefully I get to a save point. I've been playing Warframe a lot, and the character is almost done building. I'm trying to pet you, you frickin' bastard. Punch you in the face, come on. She's like, do it, she said. Somehow I didn't really think you were the sort of person who'd use a pawnbroker, Miss Lestrade. Yeah, well, I am. I'm a Londoner, just like everyone else. That's the problem, isn't it? No, not at all. It's just that, well... Oh, I get it. Now what you're thinking. That thing probably didn't even belong to her. He probably got it on the dive, didn't she? I don't know why I'm going weird. Going Australian, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I can see it written all over your Chevy face. Chevy Chase? Chevy Chase? Well, I might be thinking something along those lines. You're not going to deny it, Mr. Naruto. Nope. Alright then, I'm just going to come out and ask you straight. Do you pawn things that you steal from other people? Well, I don't know. Best to answer that, really. I don't know. Suppose, sometimes. Yeah, maybe. What's it to you? Let us get us. You're not going to deny it either, Miss Lestrade. But not this time, alright? I swear! The thing belongs to me! The disc that Mr. Windybank is holding. Perhaps we should see what it has to say about this. Mr. Windybank! Oh, my back! Wait, where did I get that? Guy. Hey, a guy. Hey, a guy. What else did they do? I think they're like Happy Souls right now. Hey, a guy. Did I not click him? What the fuck? Hey, a guy. I just wanted a soul. I just love the voice line. I swear to God. It seems to have hundreds of tiny little bumps, indeed, on the surface. Oh, this is the music disc you see for use inside a music box. In a music box. Yes, what? You don't even know what a music box is? You still not ain't too savvy, eh? I know what a music box is. I've just never seen one of these discs before. Dumbass. Did I ask you? The small protrusions on the metal box can go and code the tune to be played by the music box. You simply insert the disc and set the machine going, and beautiful music plays. Ha ha ha! Ho ho! Ha! It's so incredible. Tell us, what tune is this on? What tune is on this disc? Well, I'm afraid I couldn't tell you that. There are so many different types of music boxes, you see. British, German, Swiss, Japanese, Turkish, French, German, I said German already, Alaskan, other places, Nigerian, Madagascarian, Australian, Poland, Russian, Kazakhstanian, I don't know, is that a place or is that a reference? I don't know, maybe it is. I wouldn't have any customers for an item like this even if the young lady forfeited it. Really, I'm already offering more than I should pay, shoot on a penny. That's a pack of lies. He told me he did. He said it all was well. Hey, who? Fuck, never mind, you just ain't right, that's all. That just worth good money, I know it is. Isn't that right? Come to me. Come to me. You're my baby. See? Look at that. Oh, you're falling. You're falling. Oh, yeah. Miss Gina Lestrade. She's been in before, of course, as little talented in the mason, I see. And brought some dubious article or other with her every single time, I might add. Dubious? What are you trying to say? I'm an honest customer, me. I'm most honest. Me, this guy, right, this girl, right here. I'm honest. So is there something dubious about this she brought in today? Well, if it were only that simple, sorry, what do you mean? What she actually brought in was a storage ticket. A storage ticket? So Miss Lestrade has actually come to redeem an article from you today, is that right? Yeah, that's right. A girl like me has a lot of stuff what needs storing. Alright, yes, that's definitely dubious. The article in question would have been forfeited at midnight tonight, but as she gave me the ticket for it and repaid both the loan and the interest, I was obliged to return the article to her. But what was the article? Do tell us, Mr. Wendybank. The little scamp is wearing it, ma'am. It's the overcoat she redeemed. Oh. What's wrong with you? It fits, don't it? It's mine, of course it does. Shut the fuck up. So what about the disc then? How does it come onto this? Ah, the disc is something else, a new article to pawn. The girl and I can agree to a price. I'm confused. I thought you said that Miss Lestrade brought in a storage ticket today. It's really quite simple. Yes, the child brought me a storage ticket and the money owed on it, as you say. For this heavy black coat, which you returned to her care, as I'd understood. That's right. And rather unsurprisingly, as soon as the little ragamuffin put the thing on, she went rifling through the pockets. Oh, you mean... What? Don't you know it's rude to stare at a lady?
I see. So it came from the pocket of the overcoat, did it? Do you mean this disc? Yes, exactly. And she immediately tried to pawn it for quite a high price as well. Yeah, this is all suspicious. Give it up, I'm trying to pawn something like nothing else anyone else would. Miss Lestrade, may I ask who deposited the overcoat here in the first place? Well, me. It doesn't really appear to be your size. Me, old man? Me, old man? Oh, me, old man, okay. I was like, I'm the fucking same age as you. Am I? How old are you? Okay, 17. I don't know how old I am. She's out of 16. I'm pretty sure I'm older than her. I think I'm like 20. 21. Is it Miss Lestrade? Yes, this is definitely all rather suspicious. Wouldn't you say, Comet? Out of my way, please. I need help. Oh. I hate his face. It's so basic. Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yoshikage Kira. I am 43 years old. What's your problem, eh? There is no problem as long as you remove yourself. I am of matter discussed with the proprietor. Move. And if you intend to make a problem of it, I shall see you outside, little girl, for the hiding you deserve. Look, it ain't obvious I ain't done talking with him yet. If you think you're such a gent, you should know how to wait in line. Well, you are an impudent little brat, aren't you? As well as a pickpocket. Who are you, eh? How do you know who I am? The question is, how do you not know who I am? You haven't the courtesy even to remember the faces of your victims, it seems. What? You mean from you? Broker? Yes, sir. I believe this filthy pocket thief has just redeemed an article from you, no? Yes, The article in question belongs to me. I demand for it to be returned at once. Oh my. Now that's a lie! Who are you trying to pull? Give me back my overcoat, you wastrel. And needless to say... What the he's posing. He's posing like JoJo. Like what? Any music box discs as well. No, you can't have it. You just can't. It's me old man's. Oh, it was. Now it's mine. Jesus, lady. Goodness, Mr. Naruhodo. This is a very awkward situation. I think perhaps we should hear both sides of the story. Excuse me, but who are you? One would expect the inquiry to introduce himself first, though clearly you are not British, so perhaps our ways are foreign to you. Oh, sorry, yes, we're from the Empire of Japan. We're studying here. Oh yes, Japan. I've heard talk of that place. I'm sorry. What? I'm rewatching the fucking spin he just did. I don't know. Its inhabitants live on some fiery brown-colored soup dressed up with the exotic spices. You might be thinking of somewhere else, and what's with the theatrical gesticulation about that? Perhaps, anyway, if you are gentlemen, sir... Actually, I'm gonna do that. You offer your name first, before inquiring after the name of another. Of course, yes. I'm Ryonosuke Naruhodo. The thing is, his face and his mannerisms present very different voices to me right now. Like, when I just see his face, it comes off as like, I don't give no shit right now. I want my fucking coat. And then he does a dance like that, and he's all like, hey, yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll hear a quick voice line from him and be like, what? I see. My name is Benedict. Benedict Eggert Benedict. Benedict, yeah. That is me. Uh-huh. And Enchanté. Is he French? Enchanté. He's so refined in how he holds himself and how he speaks, but the name is suspicious. Now to the matter at hand. What the fuck is this man doing? What is this man doing? Stop it! My overcoat, return it at once to someone with the style to carry it off. Alright, I think I'm gonna do that. A little bouncing type of shit going on. Alright. Every move he makes, every breath he takes, I'll be watching you. I can't stand watching him. Alright, tell us. Miss Lestrade is what the gentleman's saying. It's not true, I tell you. It's all lies, ain't it, obviously? I swear on me life and me father's life and me grandpappy's life. I ain't never laid eyes on that dandy before. Let's hear it now, you little ragamuffin. Tell us what you did. I saw you running in here with breaths a-taking and all of that. It must have been something worth stealing for. You stole it, didn't you? That ticket you brought in here just now? No, I swear to God. Oh, let me text my boss real quick. Hey, forgot to text last night. Alright, cool. No, I swear to God. It was barely an hour ago I was walking along the streets minding my own business when this little gutterling ran into me. I knew at once what had happened. Come on, do the dance, come on. I've been robbed yet again. I thought to myself, those wretched pickpockets. Yet again? Oh yes, as you can see, I'm a man of impeccable style. This isn't the first time I've been targeted by these backsliding scoundrels. Now, pose. Now then relinquish my overcoat, you drab excuse of filth. I may be going overboard now. Jesus. No. Don't do it. Come along now, Miss Lestrade. Give the good gentleman his coat back. Now. Do it fucking now before I kill you. If you were to cause trouble, I might as well use my gun on you instead. Hold on. Why is everyone thinking it's me? Because I stole it, I have no excuse, and I ran in here trying to pawn something off, and I rifled through the coat, and I put my hands in my pockets? Why would I do that? Just look at this dandy cove. You think I'm the dodgy one? He's literally Yoshikage Kira, mixed with Baron Zeppeli, mixed with... That's it, actually. With the poses of Josuke. Like, what are we doing? I'm sorry, but no one's gonna believe you. You're an idiot, and you need to leave now. Well, what about evidence? Yeah, I got a lawyer right here. Where's your evidence that I stole from something, eh? Come on, let's see it. Oh, I have evidence naturally. What? You what? Evidence? You kidding, right? This bug bite is killing me. course, we need only consult Mr. Windybank's ledger to know the truth. We'll be able to look at the name of the person who deposited the article in the first place. Yes, brilliant. Yeah, true. Why didn't you look at that in the first place? I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid that won't be possible. Why? I never ask customers' names. That's a strict policy. Why? Well, now, as you can imagine, some of my customers have circumstances to consider. A great many of them prefer to maintain their anonymity. Yes, I see. But then how can you know if that article belongs to the person asking to redeem it?
Oh, it's quite simple. I don't.
You for the watchword associated with the article in question? Oh, of course. It's Bandersnatch.
Pose, Professor.
Yes, that's right. But why didn't you... I'm sorry. Why didn't you use the code for her in the first place? I'm confusion. I'm sorry, but Mr. What's-His-Face, Windybank sucks. What the fuck is he doing? That wasn't exactly subtle glance. Direct detectives, I have no dark secrets, not at all.
As well, anyway, that's why I always ask for a watchword whenever I accept a new article.
In many ways, it's like a secret combination of a number of words to unlock a vault. But... Why are you so cute? I want to cuddle my cat right now, but I can't. But she has the code. You gave her the code though, so the question is, she knows the truth. She knows the word then, unless you just gave it to her and you just made that shit up. What the hell? Well, he's wearing the coat now.
Thank you for your custom, Mr. Eggert Benedict.
Oh my fucking god. I swear to god. I'm gonna lose my mind with this guy.
With such a reasonable rates of interest, I may even decide to come back.
This is why I hate grown-ups, just because I'm a diver, everyone thinks I'm a liar. I don't think she was lying. A lot of shit is going down. Oh my god.
Then I should bid you farewell. Say goodbye to style.
Wait a minute, that disc
is mine.
What the fuck? Did she steal it and ran?
What do you think you're doing, you little trap? You've drawn blood.
Actually, you filthy animal. What did she do? Oh. Jesus. What the fuck is the deal with this disc? Me? If I hang on to it, they'll have it off of me again, so you keep hold of it. But Strata, why is this disc so important to her? What is happening? One second, sorry, I'm messaging back my manager. perfect. So I'm switching dates of working, and my boss didn't think that my coworker would say yes, and she said yes, and she's like, what? So I'm switching days. Hand that disc back to me at once, please. No, don't. He's lying. Grown-ups are all liars. Okay. All right, listen. I am a lawyer. What the fuck? Go, leave. Does that count? What happens? Do I just leave? I'm going back to my home? Psst. What do we do with this? Oh, hello. For McGilded. Oh. Oh. Yo, Sholmes, do you have a... I love how they said, please give it back, and I just ran the fuck out of there. Nothing matters. Oh, I wanted to click the music box, but I guess not. Yo, Holmes. You good? What? What is happening? Cruelly ostracized as the rest of you partook in jovial atmosphere of fellowship. I had nothing to occupy my mind, but was too ashamed to let society see what my downfall had done to me. So feigning mock interest, I pretended to examine the tedious trinkets in this desolate place, whilst, as you shrewdly observed, gnawing on the only friend I have left, the 7% solution of caramel. Why is he so relatable right now? Pray, do you claim to understand the depths of my despair, Mr. Naruhodo? But how could you? I was so lonely, so desperately lonely. Then why on earth didn't you rejoin the conversation? Things have gone from bad to worse, you know. Yes, I overheard much of the conversation, or rather, in my craving for human contact, my ears devoured every word that was uttered. You really were sad, were you? Poor Mr. Sholmes. It would seem that my inferences are correct. Oh? Surely you're not about to tell us that you've solved the entire case once again. My dear madam, sometimes I wonder, were my genius for deduction to be commoditized, how much could I pawn for it? 2 shillings. Oh, we're about to do... What? Listen to it. What do you mean? Well, Miss Lestrade, it would appear you find yourself in a sign of predicament. Where the blue blazes have you been, eh? When a lady's in trouble, a true gent's supposed to... Oh, Jesus, he disappeared. Harsh. Ah, and who, pray tell, are you? You have your eyes. A veritably encyclopedic ray of curiosities about your person. Nevertheless, those are 2 immovable conclusions I have drawn. I beg your pardon. The first is this. The true reason for your visit to visit the pawnbrokery today is something that you have not yet revealed. And the second is this. A considerable crime is in contemplation, one you will orchestrate with the intent to steal a vast sum of money. Well, Mr. Benedict, what say to you my deductions? Ha! He's turned as white as a hard-boiled egg. It would seem that once again Mr. Sholmes has made a flawless deduction. Ah, yes, I hoped. That is precisely the pain expression I was looking for. So, shall we begin? The time has come for yet another Sherlock Sholmes Logic and Reasoning Spectacular. Topic 1. Mystery Man's Aim. First of all, we must ask ourselves on what business you ventured to the pawnbrokery today. You claim to have followed the pickpocket here, having had redemption tickets stolen from you on the street. But that is most certainly a lie. The real truth is something quite different. I love how there's just a dog, a picture of a real-life dog in the background. What the hell? As revealed by that which you hold in your hand. Yes, what brought you to this shop in the first place is a staff recruitment flyer. The piece of paper in your hand is a staff wanted advertisement for this very shop. Yet even the most unobservant would soon realize that a man of your appearance has no need for such employ. In other words, there's some ulterior motive for your actions. The cane in which you unwittingly clutch to your person exhibits an incontrovertible contradiction. What utter rot! Oh, I've had this cane for years. AG. That's not an Eggs Benedict. AG. Oh, you're looking at missing ferrule. The contradiction of which I speak is, of course, the missing ferrule. The end of any walking cane would be terminated with a metal ferrule to protect the wooden tip. And yet, detailed analysis shows the wooden tip of the stick to be utterly bare. Therefore, there is only one conclusion. The rod that you hold in your hand, which appears to be a walking cane, is in fact no cane at all. You recoil, sir. Is something wrong? And in your recoiling, you inadvertently facilitate the answer of your next conundrum to present itself. Namely, what is the truth behind this rod you bear? Yes, your reaction betrays the truth. Indeed, as you see, the handle which you evidently look to conceal is the key to understanding this riddle, you see. From the moment I saw it, my suspicions were aroused. What was a walking cane demands such a stout handle, mused I. But of course, as I said, there's no walking cane. No, that rod... Oh yeah, it does look like a shovel. It's the broken handle of a shovel. Are you insane, man? Now, having determined this undeniable truth, the conclusion is clear. Your true motive for coming here is to apply for a job. To excavate the ground beneath their premises, of course. What a calculated crime you have conceived, sir. A wickedly calculated crime. To tunnel underneath the pawnbrokery. Topic 2. Great crime. One second. Never watched that movie, Dr. Dolittle. The one with Robert Downey Jr.
Anyway, for we must expose the details of this elaborate crime you have in the planning. This is utterly absurd. I know that was the other guy, it's fine. You suggest that I, a gentleman, intend to excavate ground beneath this pawnbrokery with a broken shovel. What on earth do you propose I expect to find there? Oh, some long-forgotten treasure, I suppose. Save for such a fanciful theory, what possible reason could I have to do as you say? Oh, but there is a simple reason, ample reason actually, as you are only too aware, Mr. Benedict. The skull. Ah, and your furtive glance is more telling than I could have hoped. Is it the dog? What? Let us consider what would motivate a man to infiltrate a shop such as this and covertly dig beneath its floor. The answer is revealed by the council note on the counter to which your eyes were inadvertently drawn. This letter gives notice of public works to be carried out in the local area. And according to the enclosed plan of the upcoming sewage works, beneath this shop runs a sewer that adjoins another one that runs underneath the bank on the opposite side of the road. This madness has entered the sewers now, hasn't it? By excavating the ground beneath your feet, you would gain access to the waterway that flows in very close proximity to the great vault of the financial institution opposite. What are you? In summary, sir, you devise a master plan to pull off an elaborate bank robbery by dint of the underground tunnels. A master plan? Which brings us to the last portion of my deduction. With what plunder did the thief hope to make off from the underground vault of the bank? Are you quite serious? Having consulted the Scotland Yard some days ago, I happen to know the answer. But naturally, the answer is no secret to you, is it, Mr. Benedict? I have no idea what you are talking about. Allow me to present a rather interesting piece of evidence. You see, this picture postcard tells us all we need to know. A postcard of the Great Expedition. I'm afraid you quite lost me. Currently, in the final stages of preparation, the Great Expedition will soon be underway. And the government has provided extra funds to complete its centerpiece, the Crystal Tower. Funds that currently sit in the vault of the bank on the other side of this road. Pardon? Yes, the considerable crime you have been contemplating is the theft of that which sits in the vault of the bank, the special reserves funds for the Great Exhibition. Of course, that is top secret police information, so keep it on your hat. Oh my god, you just exposed it. Steal the Great Exhibition's reserve funds. Well, now he knows, and if he was up to something, he's definitely stealing that now. This concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this pawnbroking puzzle. Alright, my turn. Move out of the way. My turn. Mr. Sholmes? Yes? Is there a problem, Mr. Naruhodo? An impressively upbeat deduction for a detective racked with loneliness? As I say, I've clawed myself back up from the grounds of depths of sorrow. Was it true what you said about the bank over the road and what was in its vault? Indeed, though a few know of its existence, it is one of the government's most closely guarded secrets. Gregsig told me in the strictest of confidence. But you just announced it to everyone here. Rather loudly, in fact. Ah. And if it's such a big secret, how would Mr. Benedict have come to find out about it? There can be only one explanation. Clearly it is because the man is a criminal! What if he didn't know anything about the money in the vault? If he is a criminal, as you said, then buying a brand new shovel will sure be the first thing he does now that you've revealed the secret. Oh. Or if he doesn't, maybe Mr. Windiback will. He already has plenty of shovels here after all. On my life, I assure you, I'm not unscrupulous. Well, sensitive information must be handled with the utmost care. One can never be sure that some privy to secrets won't disclose them, and once the word is out, it's out. Perhaps I'll think twice before confiding in you next time, Mr. Sholmes. An excellent idea, Mr. Naruhodo. An excellent idea. It's my turn! The great deduction, begin! Featuring Mr. Naruhodo. Alright, let's fix this shit. Let's fix this. Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. Alright. Alright, so the first thing that he did was hold open the picture, right? What is behind the thingy? Ready for it to crack? Yep, or pause. Mr. Benedict came here in order to apply for a job so he could dig down through the floor. And attempt to tunnel into the sewers to gain access to the money in the vault of the bank across the road, but he wouldn't get very far with a broken shovel. Why did Mr. Benedict what did bring Mr. Benedict here at this particular point in time? The hell? Wait, what? Is that her? Is that a drawing of her? Oh, look at that scribbled notes on the back of the flyer here. I don't believe it. Listen to what it says. Name, Gina Lestrade, height 5'2", green cap, scruffy waistcoat, scrubby white shirt, blue satchel, ragged. It's a detailed description of Miss Lestrade. There's even a sketch of her hat and all. Though if he showed it to her, she'd fire that smoke grenade in his face for sure. And the details of the shop have been written down too. Winterbank's Pawnbrokery, Baker Street, redemption deadline 15th of April, which is today's date. Why would he have all that information? Oh, I have to present it. I forgot. That's what I have to do. I have to click it and then click present. Yeah. Yes, what brought you to the shop in the first place is the info about Miss Lestrade. On the back of your flyer. Quite so, my dear fellow. It would appear that the writing on the sketch on the reverse of the flyer pertained to the pickpocket Miss Lestrade, and to Mr. Winterbank's pawnbrokery here. You originally told us that you had merely given chase after Miss Lestrade stole the redemption ticket from you. But that, sir, is a thinly... Oh, it's him. But that, sir, is a thinly veiled lie. It is the information on the back of the flyer that led you here today, by which I mean here to Winterbank's Pawnbrokery, and today the redemption deadline of that overcoat. So, you waited outside for the young girl matching the description you have written down to arrive. And you have gone to some lengths to hide the reason for your pursuit of Miss Lestrade. In other words, there is some ulterior motive for your actions. The cane in which you unwittingly clutched your person exhibits an incontrovertible contradiction. It's his initials. That's not Eggert Benedict. Yeah. There it is. The freaking alligator in the back. There are some letters on the handle. Ah, yes, this must be some initials, I think. In the West, it's customary for people to engrave their belongings with the letters of their names. So, Herlock Sholmes would be HS, you mean. And the initials on this cane, obviously. AG. Why does it feel as though that's not right? Because it ain't!
Take that!
The contradiction of which I speak, of course, is the initialing. A most astute observation, wouldn't you say, Mr. Eggert Benedict? We are led to believe that your initials would be EB. Yet, in the most possessive manner, you have in your grasp a cane bearing the initials AG. An incontrovertible contradiction indeed, wouldn't you not agree?
No, you're wrong. This cane isn't... You said before that you had the cane for years. So don't try to tell us that you just borrowed it from a friend or found it in a park. In short, though you hold yourself to be a gentleman, you have withheld your true name. I heard a rip. Did you hear something? You know, he has an upside down horseshoe. Isn't that something that McGilded did? It's been a while since we've seen him, but... Aha! There it is. I heard that. Ah. Seems coming apart. Do you know a moment ago when Mr. Binnick was surprised with something that was said? I thought I heard him make it. Yep. Oh, the coat doesn't even fucking fit him. The split seam in which you evidently would like to conceal is the key to understanding this riddle, you see. Yes, because the overcoat is rather obviously a poor fit. Having forced it over your broad shoulders, the seam is already breaking apart. My suspicions will arise from the outset. When you so baldly lied about your name and so boldly waylaid this pickpocket. The catalogue of untruths came barreling out to steal the article that the young girl redeemed from the Mr. Windy. We ain't done yet, sir. What really irks me is this. The considerable crime I initially imagined has been considerably curtailed. You abscond with a redeemed item. Solved! Next! Chapter 2. Man, we got you good right now. I don't know what you're talking about. You suggest that I, a gentleman, designed a wheeze to filch some tawdry article of pawnage. Have you forgotten that I redeemed the article in the proper manner using the watchword? Ha ha ha! See? Had I not been the one to deposit it in the first place, how could I possibly have known the relevant details? N'est-ce pas? Oh, but the watchword can be discovered. As you are only too well aware, Mr. Benedict. And your furtive glance is more than telling that I would have hoped. Let us consider how you might learn a secret watchword relating to the pawn property of another. The method is revealed by the... What the hell? My man just be writing it right there? Okay.
Take that!
The method is revealed by the note lid on the counter to which your eyes were inadvertently drawn. Yes, the broker here follows the same procedure whenever a customer comes to redeem an article. He asks the customer for the watchword, notes down the response uttered on a notelet he has to hand. Then he consults his ledger and confirms whether or not the watchword matches the one of the article in question. I would expect nothing less of a diligent pawnbroker. But his diligence clearly has its disadvantages. What are you talking about? It is increasingly apparent that you were present in this shop before your accusation against Miss Lestrade. In all likelihood, you followed her inside and then observed her talking to Windibank. When the diligent broker made note of the watchword, and as is his common practice, you observed him writing the word professor on the notelet beside the ledger. And that, sir, was the master plan in advance to steal the pawned article from a young Miss Lestrade. I don't know why, but he's giving me Neil Patrick Harrison vibes. Why would you go to such lengths to redeem that particular article from this pawnbroker? For an ill-fitting overcoat hardly seems to justify the effort, much less a worthless music disc box. But naturally, you had a very good reason to make them yours, didn't you, Mr. Benedict? I have no idea what you're talking about. Yes, you do! What the hell comment? Allow me to present a rather interesting piece of evidence. You see, the picture postcard tells us all we need. The articles we're talking about are the overcoat and the music box. Which according to Mr. Oh no, I have the evidence. Mr. Lestrade. Or Mr. McGilded. Yep.
Take that!
You see, this music box disc tells us all we need to know. What's that on the back? It reads for Mr. McGilded. Ah, Mr. Magnus McGilded, the unfortunate philanthropist who perished in a curious circumstance at the Old Bailey 2 months ago. A prominent man in London, though his loan mongering demonstrated a distinct lack of scruples. So, you're an associate of his, are you? Or perhaps a subordinate? Mr. McGilded was a man of unusually small stature. In fact, he was precisely the right size for that overcoat that would have squeezed yourself into. Your true identity remains shrouded in mystery, Mr. Egbert. I'm just going to call you Egbert. But the final conclusion here is crystal clear. The reason you came to this pawnbrokery today. Jesus, oh my god. Was to retrieve an article left behind by the late Magnus McGilded. Whatever is on this disc is better be important. Elementary, my dear Eggert. Benedict. Eggert. Eggert! Well, Mr. Magnus McGilded, not a name I expected to hear in these circumstances. Mr. McGilded died. So he deposited this and then he died. Did he take it? He has one bullet. I'ma die here, son! Oh! One bullet! Come on, Mr. Windybank!
This is my shop. I cannot allow you any harm to come to my customers. If that were to happen, I should have to take...
What are you doing? No, aim the gun at him! Aim the gun at him! Thank you, Gregson. Can we stop him from pointing a gun at me, please? Yeah, give us back the fucking code.
Well, you lot got some explaining to do.
I don't appreciate being bothered with some bargy. Petty. We very nearly met our own end. Yeah, by his own gun, as far as I can tell.
Oh dear.
What on earth is this case, Inspector? I might have said a little too much. No matter, it's nothing to do with you lot. Anyway, sir, you're gonna have to come with me down to the station. But of course, Inspector. What? I hate this man so much. He literally pirouetted out of the fucking place. And nobody caught him. How? How did you let him get away? Don't shake your head at me. Oh my god. Mr. Permanently in mourning. And so we handed over Mr. McGilda's desk over to Inspector Gregson and was summarily turfed out of the shop and onto the street. To be continued another time. My hair. Still the 15th of April. Huh. Alright, that is... How long have I been streaming? Oh my god, almost 2 hours? I did not think it was almost 2 hours. Jeez. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you again soon. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm just going to be chilling, playing some other games. I might stream another game later, but we'll see. But, have a good rest of your day. Have a good one. And goodbye.